Gemini, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we've got a weekly reading for you for the 23rd to the 29th of May 2022. No particular subject, we'll take an issue, something you're aware of, something you're not aware of, recent past advice and potential outcome. At the end of the video there'll be an opportunity for extended reading where we'll dive in deeper with a 9-card spread and some oracles. You can watch this for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus, or if any of those planets are transiting your third house currently. Cross watchers, you are welcome. Once again, thank you for likes, shares, subscribes, comments. All ticks the boxes of the algorithms on YouTube and it helps tremendously, so it's much appreciated. And description box has all the information you need, links to Patreon for all the extendeds, Vimeo for the individual extendeds, Instagram for the photos of the spread, as well as my website link for private reads. And happy birthday to the Geminis for this week, and for the ones that I just missed a couple of days beforehand. My little boy being one of them, bless him. So yeah, it feels like it's been a bit of a difficult time for you. Gem, your song was Oasis, Stop Crying Your Heart Out. So I kind of feel like it's been, because it can be about loss, that it doesn't have to be physical loss, it could be loss of a relationship, a friendship, job, anything that's kept you quite down. But I kind of feel like the song's almost indicating, if what you've gone through is the tower, I kind of feel like that song is the start, the healing that's coming. So hopefully we're at the end of that and we're coming out of it, so let's see. I'm sorry if you're going through that. It's not pleasant for you. 2 more. Okay, so Gemini, the 3 of Swords. So yeah, a lot of pain. There is 2 3 of Swords in this deck, and this isn't the traditional one, but it's heartbreak, it's pain. You could be going through memories. I can look for a possible photo book this, but there's something about painful past possibly. There's a need to move on from it. Something we're aware of, not aware of, recent past, your advice, potential outcome. Okay, the 4 of Wands, the 2 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, Strength and the Magician. Okay, Strength and the Magician is very, very powerful. Both usually have the infinity symbol in this, but they haven't. You may feel like a part of you has gone. Because there's disappointment with the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so there's pain. What we're aware of is the Queen of Swords. Now the Queen of Swords is you, air sign, and don't get caught up in genders, but I kind of feel like this is you, this embodies you, especially if you've gone through this. The Queen of Swords knows pain, she knows anguish, she knows destruction, she knows everything that's, she's had everything thrown at her as the Queen of Swords. But the beauty of the Queen of Swords is she can turn that pain into wisdom. So this may be you journaling, this may be you writing about your experiences. What we're not aware of is the star. This is that healing that the song speaks about. Try not to worry. All of the stars, they fade away, try not to worry, it's good, you'll be there someday or meet there someday. I'm skipping ahead here. Your advice is the 9 of Swords, try not to worry. And everything is energy. If you're giving off fear and anxiety, the universe just gives you it straight back, because the universe can't distinguish a good thought and a bad thought. The universe just says, oh, you're vibrating at a level of fear and anxiety. That must mean that's what you want. So here you go. There's more of it. Easy said than done. Bearing in mind, I don't know what situation you're currently in. You could be seeing some form of karma playing out, because in the recent past is the world being Saturn. Saturn is the taskmaster, is the lord of time. And in strange I said lord of time there, because part of me thought during the song, it's time to let the past go, it's time to stop crying your heart out, it's time to start healing. So I kind of feel like you've completed now the cycle of pain. And I'm not saying that there's going to be no pain for the rest of your life. I wish I could. Unfortunately, I can't. But there's a cycle that's completed here. The pain associated with this, Four of Wands, Two of Cups, could very well have been a marriage, could very well been a twin flame concept, soulmate concept. Whatever it is, it's caused significant pain. It's come to an end. There is healing. Try not to worry. The outcome is the Nine of Wands. Now, I almost feel like this is you just barricading your heart now. If it helps you get through this stage, fair enough. But don't forget to, the only way we can, the Beatles put all we need is love. In this aspect here, it's closing it off. It's good for a certain period, but I don't want you being this sort of energy for too long. The problem with the Nine of Wands, I mean, it's okay, Nine of Wands, it's good, it's resilience, it's having your shields, especially the Queen of Swords, full of shields, it's having your shields up, it's having yourself protected. However, when you are absorbed in the energy of the Nine of Wands, you're almost always prepared for a fight. And if you're always prepared for a fight, it's what comes. Because, like I said, the universe gives you back exactly what you're putting out. If you're in preparation mode for fights all the time, and when I say fights, I don't mean fisticuffs or anything like that, it's just problems in life that cause you to have to defend yourself. I almost feel like you need to lay down the barriers and let joy into your life. The Four of Wands can be just joy, celebration, balance of the masculine and feminine energies. There could be somebody coming in for you to kind of help you through this period. They could be financially stable, Venus in Virgo possibly, doesn't have to be. Somebody that's on your same wavelength, but there's a need to kind of let love in. I want to see where the Ace of Cups is. Yeah, I mean, that the other Three of Swords that's in there is next to the Eight of Cups. It's time. It's time to walk away from this pain now. Whatever you're holding on to, whatever pain it's, you like the song's suggesting, crying about, it's time to let it go. The Eight of Cups in the reason why I'm hearing is time, not only the Saturn, Lord of Time. The Eight of Cups in the traditional Rider-Waite is almost like the hermit walking up to the mountain, but he's heading towards an eclipse, and we've just had the lunar eclipse. So for me, it's not insignificant that the Eight of Cups is next to the Three of Swords here, and the Three of Swords being the main card on the deck. And luckily, just for me, it's got two Three of Swords. But it's indicating that it's time. It's time to let this go. We can't change the past. We can make mistakes. We can't change it. All we can do is accept it and learn. And the Ace of Cups, because we've got to let love in. Where are you? Is next to the Ace of Cups is next to the Tower and the Six of Swords. You've got to let love in and move on. Whatever this Tower was, it's possibly crashed your heart. But healing's coming, okay? It's definitely time to move on. I forgot what was the bottom of the deck now. It's 4 of Wands on it. I've messed it all up. Never mind, I'll find it later. So, yeah, Gemini, I'm sorry you're going through what you've gone through. You need to shift out of this fear and anxiety, because it's just inviting more. And don't get used to the 9 of Wands too much, because again, you're continuously preparing yourself a fight where, I suppose it's almost like a nervous system thing, where you're programming your body in fight or flight mode constantly, and that's no good. That brings all sorts. Incoherence between heart and head, brain and heart coherence goes completely whack. Nervous system faults, brings disease. There's a real need to shift this energy of anxiety and fear. Okay, hope it helps. Like I say, I'm sorry you're going through it. In the extended, we're just going to focus on you. We'll have a little bit of a look at what this past energy is, that's what's caused this, your present energy, and what we need to be doing in the future, and we'll look at positives and potential negatives to watch out for. Okay, Gemini. Yeah, what can I say? It's a down in the dumps thing, but you know, it's time to heal. Okay, take care. Bye bye.